And Jevonte Myers, you know, he's got a record of 0-0, but I think he's been doing a lot of underground fighting, you know, gloves up, guns down type thing. And I've heard he's got a lot of talent. And I think that's why he got into this. He got into this to raise awareness about, you know, what's going on in the neighborhood he's from. There's a lot of people, you know, falling into bad lifestyles. He's using boxing as a way to show people that you can overcome that.
Well, and that reminds me of the earlier interview we had with A.R. Green, who's fighting in a couple of fights. It's very similar, right? Very similar story. And quite frankly, that was the best interview we had all night. He was very inspiring. It was nice to hear him talk about, you know, rap battles get very intense. I figured I need to learn how to fight, something I never thought I'd heard come out of somebody's mouth. It's true, though. Listen, as somebody that can barely speak, I don't think I'm going to ever have a rap battle. So that's probably what would happen. Just so that I could pretend I won the rap battle, I'd probably slap somebody. So A.R. Green has really come through in making me feel like I've missed out on these rap battles.
And here comes Chaz Blevins with a very interesting walkout song. I like it.
It's very inspiring. Look at him come. Reminds me of the old Mike Tyson days if he had black shorts on.
Oh, yeah. He got just a throw over on.
Yeah. And then just some random t-shirt.
And Chaz Blevins is walking in with a 1-0 record. These are two dangerous looking men.
They are. These are giant people. These are the kind of people that lay you down with one punch. There's Brandon Kelly. So one of these must be his guys. They're very excited.
Yeah, Chaz Blevins, I believe, trains at Brendan Kelly's gym in Lexington, Kentucky. And they also train under
More heavyweight boxing action.
I saw.
Coming to you out of the blue corner, he is Jevonte Myers. Squaring off against his opponent out of the red corner. Give it up for Chaz Blevins.
Eli Hawkins just put some stank on that last.
Some stank. Old Eli.
Jevonte looks fired up and ready to go.
There we go.
Beautiful jab out of the gate by Jevonte Myers.
Ooh. He leans back, though. He lifts his chin when he gets into a combo.
And he got cracked with an overhand there. And another. It's interesting. We've yet to see Blevins throw his lead hand. He's thrown 2 overhand rights. And now he switches stances and throws the right again.
Yeah. And it's always interesting with amateurs. Like, you don't know if they're switching stances because they're good at it or they just think that they can do it.
Well,
right?
you can definitely see that Chaz Blevins favors his right.
Yeah, well, again, most of us would like to put our right foot forward because our hand's going to be a lot faster. But does that really give you the power in the background? You know what I mean? Like,
there was a nice left hook, though, from Blevins. First time we've seen a shade of that left hand.
And that actually, even that uppercut, that was pretty right there.
Blevins' head movement is phenomenal.
Yeah, he looks very good.
I think earlier he was loading up a little too much. Now he's kind of getting smoother.
Yeah,
and
seems like he fought the groove.
He looks a lot different.
And look at that angle he got right there on the side there for a second. Didn't do much with it, but...
Ooh, nice straight right by Jevonte.
I think he caught him in the throat on that one.
Throat punch from Jevonte Myers. And a right hand. Sneaky right hand followed by an uppercut. These guys are talented. Beautiful jab from Blevins.
Yeah. Blevins has got some good combos, right? Look at that.
I like the same side he's throwing. He threw the uppercut and the hook.
He's putting those punches together, and he's ripping to the body right now.
Yeah, look at that. Nice little short right.
Yeah, even through this headset, I heard Myers, I heard his breath leave for a second when he got that body shot.
That looked good. The thing about these heavyweights, though, when they start putting those punches together, it kind of makes the other rounds a little bit less, right? But they look good. That was a good combination. That was a good round.
You know, I got to say, I'm of course, you know, I'm biased. I'm very fond of my ring name, you know, but Chazmanian Devil,
It is pretty nice.
pretty high up.
Yeah, it is pretty nice. It's hard to argue with that one.
Yeah, I saw it on his shirt and I was like, okay, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
For those who don't know, Denzel Chapman's ring name is Chupacabra.
That's a lie. Elijah's is the Eggman from Sonic the Hedgehog.
What is your ring name? I know it's something stupid.
Oh, it's beautiful. Hillbilly hand grenade.
Oh, yeah. The Trailer Park Boy, Denzel Chapman.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Look at the Philly shell. There for a second. There it goes again.
I was waiting on that big.
And that's the thing about the Philly shell. It leaves you open for the overhand right. You know, if you can take it, it's not a big deal if it's hitting you on the forehead. But if you kind of mess up, it's the one thing that will land on the Philly shell consistently is an overhand right.
Oh, yeah.
And we saw the Philly shell used beautifully not long ago by Francis Ngannou against Tyson Fury.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and ironically, it's getting more, you know, like Floyd Mayweather and all those guys have used it for years. And I would say, ironically, it's getting more, like, I guess, popularity because of Sean Strickland for some reason. I don't know if people just finally understand
It's strange,
what's going on.
too. I never thought the Philly shell was effective in MMA. I've always thought that it was a bad style for MMA, but you see Strickland made it work against...
I think it works
Whoa,
well. if you're-
What happened there?
Interesting. It was more of, that was a good call. It's more like he just got, but now you need
I
to
don't-
start calling it a takedown once you can't get up, right?
I think that I think the Philly shell works in MMA as
He
long as you're
was-
going against the striker.
Really
Yeah,
slow to get up there. I didn't see what took him down.
It
If
wasn't
he was off
much.
balance or if he got caught.
I think it's more a little bit exhaustion.
You know, guys, and we see a lot in this. You know, these guys, they roll super low.
Yeah.
So you can get away with that in boxing. MMA, kickboxing, you can't get away with that as much.
Yeah. And that's why people don't understand why it's hard for an MMA guy to go to boxing only, right? Because the things that you can do there are not things you can do boxing, and vice versa, right? Like, that's why it's kind of ignorant that we're still having this talk of.
I think the problem with the Philly shell is you see people doing it wrong. You see a lot of amateurs trying to do the Philly shell that don't know how to shoulder roll and
Yes.
don't know how to use that
Yeah.
shoulder for defense.
Of course.
And that's how they end up getting cracked by that overhand over and over.
Look at him
and over.
coming on here. Look at
This
that.
is the beginning of the end.
Look at he's a defeated man there in between.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not how you want to end
I
the
think-
round.
I worry that if he's gonna answer the bell at this one, guys.
I do.
I think he was saved by the bell there.
For sure.
You could see there that Blevins smelled blood,
Yeah.
was pouring it on.
Ref Tim was right there. I think he was about to step in.
Yeah. Well, I would argue if he started the third round, how he started ended that they probably called the fight.
Oh,
right?
for sure.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was worried about the bell being answered.
Yeah. Part of that's exhaustion, I'm sure, and part of being a heavyweight, right?
Yeah. I mean, he came out, he put on, you know, as good as he could. You know, all hats off to him. But you could tell, you know, there at the end, he was really hurt. Also, real quick, I want to give a shout out to the most handsome corner man that was here tonight, my man Brandon Swaney.
After the blue corner failed to answer the bell for round 3, we have a winner declared, Jevonte Myers. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. That's Chaz Blevins. Chaz Blevins is our winner.
He was
Sorry,
like,
Chaz.
"What in
Good
the
work
world?"
tonight.
He said, no, hold on.